Good evening. I am here. It is 1:10 a.m. on Friday, March 13th. Wasn't here last night like I said I was going to be. I know that that's like a very common occurrence for me. This music's still a little too loud. I know that was a very common occurrence for me. My sleep schedule has gotten really messed up, and I'm getting drowsy, like to an unacceptable amount, like right around when I'm starting to stream. So last night it was so bad that I just couldn't. I just went to bed. Tonight I powered through it. I'm hoping that maybe I could get things back on track. It's kind of weird that like I want to shift away from having like a normal sleep schedule because I don't want to stream like early in the day. I'd rather stream at night when people are here and when people know I'm here. Anyway, hey Sally, hey Ayla, how y'all doing? Hello. I was confused by Blue Sky's new live feature thing was saying you were live before Twitch did, but I guess it could trigger the thing around your avatar. No, it's manual. It does not trigger automatically at all. You have to manually set your profile to be live. And you have to set the how long you want it to be live, too. It's really stupid. It's really dumb how it works. And just a testament to how bad Blue Sky is with the feature implementation. I mean, granted, the live implementation is pretty cool, but, you know, it's not super helpful. Did I see the Mega Man designs? Yes, I did. I did see the finalists of the, of the, what is it called? It's like a squirt man? I don't know. I don't know what it was called. Sweeper Woman. Alright, it doesn't have a name. They just had, like, the basic design of it. Yeah, I saw the finalists. They look pretty cool. Unfortunately, there is some shit going around regarding the new Mega Man game that's not coming out till next year. Mainly that they, for some reason, Capcom USA refused to go union on the voiceover work, which they did with Mega Man 11. So, I don't know what they're doing there. SAG has actually issued a do not act or do not work on that game. And that fucking sucks, man. And it's not even about the money. It's about Capcom, like, Capcom USA wanting to have some sort of, like, chokehold on the contracts. And I don't understand why. They're like, oh, well, we won't use your voice for AI. It's in our contract. But it's like, oh, yeah, but that's a contract you made up and can change at any time. So I think that's the thing. I don't know why I don't know why game companies are like this. It's not expensive to flip union. It really isn't. It's manageable on any budget, and Capcom is not a company with you know, dwindling funds. They used to be, but nowadays they could just dip into that fucking Resident Evil well a little bit and hire some real voice actors. Not to say non-union isn't real, because I'm non-union, but yeah, it's created a really rough situation around that game, and I don't want to think about it right now. I'm hoping things maybe improve before the game comes out, because we're a long way off. But as it stands, that game is kind of in like the shithole right now. It's not that hard to understand this sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, it is and it isn't, but there really is no excuse at this point. They're always like, oh, there's reasons we can't go union with it. It's like, why? You were union on it the last project you did with this 9 years ago when you made the last Mega Man game. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know Ben Diskin was, like, really upset because, you know, he got to voice Mega Man in 11, and admittedly, anyone who gets to voice Mega Man, that's a dream come true. I would have killed to be the new voice of, like, Mega Man EXE in the collection if they weren't going to bring back the old people, the old guys, the old guard. I don't know. Look, Capcom, here's what you do. You flip the Project Union. You bring back Ben Diskin at his offer of working on a cheaper contract. And I'll tell you what, as a bonus, you could throw me in there too. You could get me in on a Taft Harley. It takes like 5 minutes to fill out. You give me the lowest paying contract that the union would allow. You're saving money, man. You're saving money. Ben gets to have his rollback. I get my first of 2 union credits. And everyone's happy. hit me up, Capcom. I know people. I know at least one person from Capcom has watched one of my streams at some point, because I've streamed so much goddamn Mega Man. You know, hit me up. Hit me up if you want to make things right here. Steam just gave me a notification that Kingdom Hearts is on sale. Ooh, for how much? Uh, 50% off for the whole masterpiece. Wow, that's how much I got it off a third-party site. $50. That is absolutely worth it, by the way, for what you get out of this collection. $50 is absolutely worth every penny. 100 is worth every penny. This is worth double per penny. You're getting twice the amount of value out of this. You would love to hear me in a game? Then buy Stray Children by Onion Games, the spiritual successor to Moon Remix RPG, because I do voice an NPC in that game, or at least one, if not two. Thing is, the voices aren't in English, they're just garbled, but I'm in there somewhere. Quillsoft has said that they have possibly found who I am in the game, and that's pretty cool. I'm also in 2 visual novels. I'm in The Stroke of Midnight, which I've never seen anyone play. It's like it's kind of like a niche visual novel. And I'm also in Winds of Change, the furry visual novel by Clace that came out several years back. I have like 2 lines in that game. And I have character art in it. And I didn't realize my character actually had like a unique sprite. And I was like, oh dang, I should put that like in my character roster thing. I don't know. To be honest, voiceover for me lately has kind of taken a back seat. I've done auditions, but only what's like absolutely necessary for me, like what came up and had a deadline of like immediately. I have not really gone ahead. I've not like gone out of my way to look for new opportunities. I know that's not the way to do things, but life has just kind of been weird lately between, you know, people getting sick, people dying. We got a move coming up in a couple weeks that I have to assist with. We've been doing housework this week, which I don't think I mentioned on the previous Ramble. That's why my Sunday was kind of screwed over, because we had to prep a room to get its ceiling redone. And that's been going on this week, and let me tell you, it's a bit inconvenient for someone who generally wakes up at 11 or 12 p.m., 11 a.m. or 12 p.m., and then, you know, you can't go into the shower because there's construction people in the house, and they have like cords plugged into the bathroom outlet. But it's like, whatever, man. I'll get the Steam version eventually, but I don't really need it because you own the PS4 and EGS, but Steam would be nice, especially since the official Linux files are only on Steam version for some reason. Though I think there's a way to get it working with EGS. I know before it came out on Steam, EV2 managed to get the EGS versions working on the Steam Deck, which is pretty impressive, because apparently you had to do a bit of work to get that to work. And yeah, that's kind of the goings-on. I'm, of course, not going to be here tomorrow. I say it every week, maybe I'll be here Saturday, but it never happens. Maybe I will be here this Saturday, though, because I do want to do Cinecross again. I've essentially pushed yesterday's stream to today. And Cinecross will probably be the next stream I do. And I also want to do Blippo Plus soon, which is not really a game. It's kind of just like watching like fake TV shows on like an alien television. And it's about 6 or 7 hours long, and I figured it's like a cool way to just kind of kick back and enjoy myself. Apparently Panic has no problem with people streaming it, so I really would. And it sucks because I wanted to stream it months ago before people knew about it, and now like several bigger streamers have played it, so it's like, now all the hype is gone. All the surprise is gone. Anyway, I have a friend here with me today. He's gonna help me manage my time. I'm gonna say hello right now. What's up?
We kind of look alike, huh?
Yeah, I guess we do.
Focus. Let's take a breath together.
He really just said focus M. Anyway, yeah, I got the talking flower toy. It's funny. It's silly. It talks when you push the button, and it plays music when you hold the button down. It also, they advertise it saying like, oh, it talks on its own, but it only does that at the top of the hour. Like, it does not do it, like, at random points, as far as I can tell. Unless there's, like, a specific, like, activation, because there's a thermometer in it as well that could sense temperature. But other than that, it just kind of mentions whenever the time is played, unless you're manually pressing the button.
I'll keep quiet for a while.
So there's no off switch on it. If the batteries are in, it's on. You could turn it into quiet mode, but then it only goes quiet until the time you set is the wake-up time, which is required to use it, to have it on. So if you want it to be quiet permanently while still having batteries in it, you have to silence it every morning, or every time you have the wake-up time. Or you have to set the wake-up time and sleep time like 1 minute apart, and have to deal with the talking once. It's Gyro. Yeah, I edited the photo I took of it to make it look like Gyro. Wait, I turned it on sleep mode, so now if I hold it for 2 seconds...
Wonder!
Yeah, it randomly plays like one of the Wonder Effect songs. I don't know how many are programmed in. I've heard 3 so far. I think nowadays the easy method is just use the unofficial fork of Proton that I think includes better support for certain video codec stuff that Valve isn't able to implement for licensing reasons or whatever, because the pre-rendered cutscenes are the issue. roll, yeah. Roll. Yeah, it's a fun little toy. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the batteries in here long term. The batteries apparently last 6 months. Also, adjusting the volume is really funny because, like, pressing any button on this thing is really funny.
English. What time is it? Beep. Beep boop beep boop. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep. When do you want to wake up?
I set this thing to 10 a.m.
Beep. When do you want to go to bed?
And I set the bedtime to 4. So it's gonna be like, oh, I gotta go to bed at 4. And then you just, like, the bottom just kind of, like, slide, like, circles off. So it's just twisted off. Anyway, he's gonna be here at the mic this evening. Tonight we're gonna finish Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. We're close to the end. And then we shall see. Alright, stick around, I'll be right back. We'll start Cage.
What's up? Rock, paper, scissors, go! Nice!